Hey dreamers, this is Jay and I'm back for another Journal with Me episode. We are up to 113 and I'm starting out by cutting down some pattern paper that's actually from the Vicky Booten, the Storyteller collection. I am really in love with that collection. Anyway, I decided I wanted to make a very tiny envelope to go in my spread, and I actually had to do this like several times. I kept getting the measurements wrong for some reason, and so I actually ended up using a piece I had already cut, so you can already see like the indents, and I'll just have to try to cover it up so it doesn't look so bad. But I was not about to keep wasting paper, so I finally got the envelope the size that I wanted it to fit the picture that I wanted to go in it. And now I've decided to put down a wash of watercolors using my favorite shimmer sprays by Tattered Angels. Like I said so many times before, I got these as a pack from Tuesday Morning a long time ago. I haven't seen them in quite a while, so if you ever come across them, I don't even know if the company is still a company, but if you ever come across them, pick them up. So I am putting down some watercolors. I have these pictures of sunsets that I'm recording, and I kind of want to mimic the colors in the pictures, and so that's why I'm putting down like a lavender-ish color. I have like a coral color, and then also the golden yellow for the sunsets, and then mistakenly the coral and the yellow get mixed up on one side of the page, and it makes it look even better. It's just so pretty. Anyway, I'm putting down a first wash, and it's still kind of light. I want it to be more pigmented, so once I get it all dried up, I go ahead and put down another wash of watercolor. So once it's finally dry on the page, the colors really pop off of it. And also what I really love about these watercolors is sometimes you can't tell. See, I mix it up right there. Sometimes you can't tell looking at it from right here, but when you're close up on it, it has this shimmer. It's like it almost has like a glitter shimmer in it, or whatever. Anyway, it's really pretty. So once it's all dry, then I'll start getting all of my pictures and everything like that arranged on the page. So as you can see, I have some pictures of a sunset I took on one of my nightly walks or evening walks, whatever you want to call them, and I just wanted to get this down. Again, I am using the Vicky Booten, the Storyteller collection. I've pulled out the ephemera. I also have the sticker book I'll be using some pieces from as well. Really in love with this collection, and you guys know that anything that I use, if I can find a link for it, it will be in the description box below, so you can check there if anybody is interested. Now, I love to go on my evening and or nightly walks. I usually leave anywhere between like 8:45 and 9 o'clock because there are less people out, less people walking their dogs. I like to have the neighborhood to myself, if you will, so I don't run into a lot of people. I go a little bit later, and the sun's going down, so it's not as hot as it would be during the day or earlier in the day. And what I love about my walks is not only am I getting out and getting a little bit of exercise, but I pop my earphones in, and I'm telling you, I'm like in a whole nother world. It is prime time for me to get my daydream on, and that's what I really love about it. And that's why I thought that decoration from Vicky Booten was perfect that said "Lost in a Daydream," because I really do. When I'm out for my walks, I get lost in my daydreams. I mean, I'm in a whole nother world. I'm doing something else. I'm with other people. It's just, I love it. And then the music, it's like what I'm listening to in my head is like the perfect soundtrack for all of my daydreams. And some of them get so good, I actually come back and end up writing them down in my daydream journal. So it's just a nice time for me to just be in my own head and be where I want to be in my head. And also what I love about your imagination is that your brain really doesn't know the difference between what's real and what you're imagining. I mean, because if you think about it, you could imagine yourself holding a tennis ball, and you can actually feel that tennis ball. You know what that feels like. You could imagine yourself sucking on a lemon, and your mouth would pucker and your mouth would water, just imagining sucking on the lemon, because your brain doesn't know the difference between your imagination and what is actually happening. So anyway, yeah, like I said, it's just my favorite time of the day, and I would love to know what your favorite time of the day is, or what your favorite activity, daily activity is. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. So if anybody has any comments or questions about anything, you can definitely leave those below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it very much if you would give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you all in the next one. I hope everyone has been safe and well. Bye.